Hello, Mr. Lee. This is China and America's trading relations. Um,
by Mike Geary and Daniel Casillas.
all right, so to kick it off, we got this.
Yeah, so what two countries have you chosen and why? So we decided to go with America and China because each country has a heavy flow of trade, and as you can see the little pictures, we got them looking all
Spiffy man.
spiffy men.
All right. So, how far away are these two countries? So, China and the U.S. are 7,252 miles away from each other, and they're separated by the North Pacific Ocean. And this only allows them to trade through by sea and air only, as you can
Just like
see,
Corona.
just like Corona.
Just like Corona. All right, so like what is the GDP of both countries? So the GDP of America is around like 21.44 trillion and the GDP of China is 27.31 trillion. So yeah,
Hmm.
China's pretty
Pretty hefty,
strong.
hefty man. All right. So what does each country export to each other? So the U.S. exports aircrafts, soybeans, motor vehicles, and microchips, and that's been the recent tariffs of China. That's what they've been targeting. China mainly exports TVs, cell phones, and clothing, and also handbags to that doesn't say it right, but also industrial chemicals and rare metals to the U.S. So as you can see in that China shipping line, they're taking all that stuff to America. Did I miss one?
Right. So oh,
Wait, wait. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good here.
okay. Are there any government subsidies for these exports to help them exceed? Actually, yes. Each country uses subsidies. Am I even saying it right? Subsides, such
No
as
subsidies. Yeah,
subsidies.
subsidies.
Okay, such as subsidies that reward companies for further research and development, and subsidies that increase the competitiveness of the favored industry.
Yes. So
Yes.
what is the trade balance? There's exports and imports between the countries. So on the exports, we have the United States has a services trade surplus of the next estimated 41 billion with China in 2018, up 0.08% from um, from 2017. And then on the imports, we have the U.S. goods trade deficit with China was 419.2 billion in 2018, a 11.6% increase over 2017. Right, and then we got export import pictures.
How interdependent are these two countries? All right, and then how independent can they be? So America's interdependence is higher than China's and is growing, while China is staying steady and is one of the top countries for independence in the output of marketing, while America ranks as one of the lowest. So we got over here in the right corner. We got people holding hands, being interdependent. So that just like shows off. Yeah.
All right, so do these countries benefit or hurt the other? Is it mutual? So these two countries do not really need each other, as there are many other countries that they can get their resources from. But because they do benefit each other because they don't have to go out of their way to find another country to trade with. So as you can see, there's a picture of Trump closing a deal because he's shaking his hand.
Have there been any trade barriers explained? So yes, China had claimed that they may add their own tariffs to their market because they claim that America has started a trade war. America also has agricultural tariffs that make trade more difficult as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have there been any trade wars? Yes. The trade war started in 2018 and is still ongoing. It's been between China and the US, obviously, and it started in 2018 and still ongoing.
Have there been any free trade agreements? Explain. No. There have not been any free trade agreements because between America and China. Sorry.
Mhm. So why might trade break down or succeed in the future? Oh, there goes my phone. The trade will continue to succeed due to Trump signing an initial trade deal with China. This deal is intended to open Chinese markets to more American companies, increasing farm and energy exports, and provide greater protection for American technology and trade secrets. China has committed to buying an additional 200 billion worth of American goods and services by 2021 and is expected to ease some of the tariffs it has placed on American products. As you can see, this was a deal. So on the left, we have handshake, handshake signifying the deal is done. And then on the right, we have stonks going up. So
Alex. What can be done to make trade fairer between both countries? So like what can be done basically is that like I mean we can take tariffs off our trade and China can do so as well. Other than that, there's like not much that can be done for right now because there's still like a trade war going on, but you know, tariffs would help. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
and thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you,
Hope
Mr.
you
Lee.
liked it.
Yes.
Big chungus.